I have been trying to make this video about 7 times now. 6 of those times I just didn't like how it turned out, and the 7th, my card got filled up before I could finish it. I'm very angry at cameras right now. I'm really nervous about this video. I've been really struggling to make it work, but I'm just trying and introduce myself the same I would introduce myself to a stranger. Let's go for it. Callum's video yesterday was amazing and I'm really struggling to kind of follow that, but I'm just gonna go with the flow. My name is LydiUgh, I'm 14 years old. I've been making videos on YouTube for about a year and a half. I've been doing it on about 4 different channels. My main channel, which is still up and running, a side channel which lasted about 4 weeks, and another collab channel started by a couple of my other friends called the AAAMK Initiative, and I just kind of stopped uploading to that at one point, and I never explained why, and I probably never will. In terms of hobbies and interests, I'm really into music. I mean, there are very few people who aren't in some way interested in music, but I like listening to music, and I also kind of like playing music. I mean, I play that instrument, that one, and also this one is hard to carry. This instrument, if you didn't see that, that's a guitar. And I used to play things like the violin and piano. And I broke my ocarina, so I used to play the ocarina, and things like the stylophone and stuff like that. I'm really into film and television, just in general. I want to go into film direction and or production when I'm older. It's something I've been interested in for about the past year. I was about to say always, but it feels like always, but it's only been about 9-10 months. Film is something I'm really passionate about. My favourite movies are at the moment restricted to. I don't want to tell you every movie I love because I could go on for a while. I'd probably make a whole video about that. But some of my favourite movies are Pulp Fiction, Moulin Rouge, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, The Truman Show. What else is there? Trainspotting is one that I really love. Hitchcock, Juno, Scott Pilgrim. I could go on for ages just telling you all of these. My favourite books include things like The Great Gatsby, and then some manga stuff like Death Note. And I'm into some other stuff like Trainspotting, Looking for Alaska, Remnants of Catherine's. What else is there? There's a lot of it. Thelma and Louise, I don't know. I'm really into a lot of stuff. Analysing reading is one of my favourite things to do, as well as just reading in general, and I try to do as much of it as possible. Other than that, I guess interests include art in the form of sketching, drawing, still life, that sort of thing, but again, I'm not great at it. Acting is something I'm trying to pursue, and again, not doing great at. My favourite school kind of subjects are drama and English literature, if you hadn't got that kind of idea from me yet. I want to talk about something interesting, like Callum talked about the virgin suicides, but I can't think of anything kind of relevant that would also be a cool little snippet from a story, and I want to talk about something like that, but I don't know what. I have not given a very good summary of what it's going to be like. Everyone else they're interesting and fabulous, and you should all look forward to their videos, and you should go watch Callum 600 times, because it was so good. I think I've rambled on about myself for long enough now. I think once we have themes in place, I'll be much better at talking about stuff, I feel like, because I didn't have a specific theme here. I kind of lost track of what I was saying. I hope you're all splendid. I will see you next Thursday.